Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anita. I'm a marketing expert, and in today's video I will compare two email marketing tools, MailChimp and Klaviyo. MailChimp is an old email marketing tool and it is by far the most popular email marketing tool today, while Klaviyo has exploded in popularity in the last couple of years. Therefore, many of my clients have asked me whether I think that they should switch from MailChimp to Klaviyo. And this seems to be a very popular dilemma. Therefore, I decided to create a video on this topic. So in today's video, I will compare MailChimp and Klaviyo using 10 different criteria. And then at the end of the video, I will let you know which tool I think is better and which one of those tools I'm using for email marketing for my digital marketing agency. Wow, we have lots to talk about today. Let's get started. But before we get started, let me first introduce myself for all of you who are new to my channel. So my name is Anita. I'm a marketing expert. I have an MBA from one of the best business schools in the world, and currently I run a digital marketing agency. So if you're a marketer, an entrepreneur, or a content creator, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna start this video today by comparing the value propositions of MailChimp and Klaviyo. So first, let's start with MailChimp. So this is what MailChimp says. MailChimp helps small businesses do big things with the right tools and guidance every step of the way. And then this is the value proposition of Klaviyo on the other hand. So this is what Klaviyo says. Klaviyo is the best software platform for marketing any business that sells online. We drive billions of dollars of revenue for brands large and small all over the world. MailChimp is more focused towards small businesses and towards providing tools for small businesses that are kind of easy to use, while Klaviyo is more focused on e-commerce businesses, so businesses that sell online, and they are really focused on helping e-commerce businesses drive revenue. This is, key difference between the two platforms. So now the second topic that I want to talk about in this video is how MailChimp and Klaviyo are organized, because they're organized in a different way, and that really drives how they work and how they function. MailChimp is organized by mailing lists, or they call those audiences. You have a mailing list of people who have signed up for your newsletter. Then you have a mailing list for people who are your current clients. You have a mailing list of people who have filled out another form on your website. So you have different mailing lists, and then you can create different segments within the mailing list. But basically, MailChimp functions based on mailing lists, while Klaviyo, on the other hand, is organized by contact. Each contact is viewed as kind of like an individual thing, and then you create mailing campaigns using contacts that satisfy certain requirements. Like, for example, you can create a mailing campaign for people that have not received an email from you in the last couple of weeks, or a mailing list for people who have not purchased from you in the last month. Or, so you can have different criteria that you use to select contacts from your database of contacts in Klaviyo, and you do email campaigns from that. So now the third criteria that I want to use to compare MailChimp and Klaviyo is their email builder. And the email builder is the tool that is available within each one of those email marketing platforms that you use to actually design the emails that you send out to clients. So I would say, based on my personal experience, that MailChimp has a better email builder than Klaviyo. There's a lot more options available in MailChimp when it comes to designing emails, and in general the emails produced in MailChimp look better and they're more visually pleasing than the emails created in Klaviyo. Klaviyo has a decent email builder. It's definitely not bad, and definitely the emails that would send from Klaviyo don't look terrible or anything like that. But if we compare MailChimp and Klaviyo based on the capabilities of their email builders, I would say that MailChimp is a winner here. That's my personal opinion. So now the next criteria that I'm going to talk about is the segmentation/targeting capabilities of each one of those email marketing platforms. So of course, in order to have a successful email marketing campaign, you really need to select the best contacts for that email marketing campaign. So you really need to have good targeting and good good segmentation of your contacts and send the right emails to the right people at the right time. When it comes to segmentation capabilities and targeting capabilities, I would say that Klaviyo is a winner here. I think it is definitely easier to select the right contacts for your email marketing campaign in Klaviyo because, as I said, Klaviyo is designed around contacts. So the next criteria that I'm going to talk about is like the popularity of those two tools. So which one is more popular, MailChimp or Klaviyo? This is something that I get asked a lot by clients. I guess many clients really want to know which one of those tools is more popular so they can go with like the more popular one. So I would say if we look at the number of people that are using MailChimp versus Klaviyo, I would say a lot more people are using MailChimp. I mean, it's like maybe 10 times more people are using MailChimp when compared to Klaviyo. However, if you look at the growth rate of each tool and how many people are switching from one to the other, I would say that a lot of people are switching from MailChimp to Klaviyo, and I don't really see people switching from Klaviyo to MailChimp. So now the next topic that I want to cover in this video is the free plans that both MailChimp and Klaviyo offer. MailChimp definitely has a more generous free plan. So in MailChimp, you can have up to 2,000 contacts and you can send up to 10,000 emails per month for free. While in Klaviyo, so yeah, they basically don't really have a free plan because their free plan includes 250 contacts and 500 emails per month. So I mean, that's almost nothing. Like, I don't know any business that has less than 250 contacts. Another question that I've heard a lot from my clients when we discuss email marketing tools is which tool is easier to use, MailChimp or Klaviyo? And I would say that MailChimp is definitely easier to use and it's easier to kind of get started and get it set up and working. While Klaviyo, it's not as easy to use. Now, the next thing that I want to discuss in this video today is the reporting and analytics capabilities of MailChimp and Klaviyo. So when it comes to data analysis and reporting, I would say that Klaviyo is a winner here because Klaviyo definitely has a more advanced reports and more detailed reports that you can use to really understand the success of your email marketing campaigns. While MailChimp, on the other hand, they do have standard reports and they're quite good and they're quite easy to read. They don't have like fancy reports like Klaviyo. Now, the next topic that I want to discuss quickly in this video is integrations, or in other words, how MailChimp and Klaviyo are integrated with other tools that are available for digital marketing today. And especially what is really important is Shopify. And Shopify is the tool that most businesses use to create online shops. MailChimp is not directly integrated with Shopify anymore, so you need to install an app in your MailChimp platform in order to connect your MailChimp account to Shopify. So it's not a direct connection. It's kind of it's a little bit more difficult to connect the two and to get the data flowing between the two. While Klaviyo, on the other hand, is directly integrated with Shopify, and it's really easy to track your contacts in both Shopify and Klaviyo. So yeah, when it comes to Shopify integration, Klaviyo, I think, is the winner here. However, I think MailChimp has a lot more integrations. So outside of Shopify, there's a lot more tools that you can integrate MailChimp with. And I think part of the reason for this is because MailChimp has been around for a lot longer. So they have developed good integrations with many different tools in the digital marketing ecosystem. And the last thing that I want to discuss in this video today is pricing. I will use a simple plan of 50,000 contacts and 500,000 emails per month as the example. In MailChimp, in order to have 50,000 contacts on the platform and send 500,000 emails per month, you will have to pay $10. So, $10 for that much emailing. Then Klaviyo, on the other hand, and get ready for this. So for the same number of contacts, 50,000 contacts, and for the same amount of emails, 500,000 emails, you will have to pay $700 per month. So yeah, Klaviyo is definitely a lot more expensive. But one thing that we will have to consider here is that in Klaviyo, each contact is counted as once. So they're just like one contact. Each contact is counted once. while in MailChimp, they look at how many people you have on each emailing list. So there is a possibility that one person could be on 2 different mailing lists, and then in that case, they would be counted twice. So there's not some duplication in MailChimp like that. Therefore, it's kind of hard to compare the 2 tools when it comes to pricing. So another thing to consider is that there's a lot more features in Klaviyo. So if you look at it from the perspective of how much it costs per feature, definitely Klaviyo would be cheaper because they have a lot more features. Okay, so now in this section of the video, I will share with you my recommendation about those 2 tools and which tool I think is better. And so before I start talking about this, let me just say that this is just my personal opinion. You know, I'm a marketing consultant, but I'm not your marketing consultant, so I cannot give you advice about what you specifically should do. But this is my opinion as a marketing consultant. Whether you select MailChimp or Klaviyo will really depend on whether you are a e-commerce business or not. So if you're an e-commerce business, if your primary focus is to sell products online, and if you're using Shopify for your e-commerce website, then I think that probably Klaviyo is a better choice for you. But then on the other hand, if you are not an e-commerce business, or if you're like a really small e-commerce business, or if you're a content creator, then I think probably MailChimp is a better option for you. So now in this last section of the video, also I will share with you which tool I'm using. And I'm actually using MailChimp. I've been using MailChimp for a really long time, and all my contacts are in MailChimp, and I kind of really feel comfortable using it. However, if I start to sell products online in the near future, then I think I might consider switching to Klaviyo at that point, but we will see. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I would really appreciate it if you would do that for me. And then also, if you'd like to be notified the next time when I post videos, please hit the notification bell below. And I post videos every week, so I'll see you again next week. Bye!